If this video find you, I believe this message is for you. And I know I sound like every other YouTuber ever with the same titles, same thumbnails, same everything, but just like hear me out on this one, because this won't be an average video of just hope, faith, and just like it will be more of a rant and more of a practical things that might help you, just literally actually help you, instead of just just have faith, just have hope, this and that. It won't be one of those videos. So if you're feeling behind, what is behind? What does it mean to be behind? What does it mean to not be behind? To not be behind, to be ahead, to be at the right place. Like, let's just call it not being behind. What does that mean? What does society tell us that means? Social media, let's say you open Instagram. I just started ranting my catches game. You just open Instagram, you're just flashed with all whatever your feed is like, but like all this unreal, just like everything is fake basically, is all I'm trying to say. Nobody, including myself, nobody is showing their true actual life on. Jump if you want to jump, Jesus Christ. Welcome my cat on the show, Mr. Milka. He just had like intruder type entrance here, so I'll just let her speak. So now, what do you think about Instagram and all this bullshit that they are pushing on us? Meow 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 meow. Okay, thank you, Milka. We definitely agree with you. So yeah, you open, like I was talking about highlights. I don't even post, like everybody only posts their like best moments. Nobody posts the real stuff. I don't post when I'm having my panic attacks. I don't post when I'm smashing, like I have another chair that I just use as a boxing tag because I don't have one at home. I don't show when I'm having tantrums. I don't show when I'm like when shit's going down, and nobody does either. They only show highlights, and most of the shit is like fake. It's not like, doesn't necessarily have to be just like using other people's like stuff to flex, but even if the actual lifestyle that the person is showing on Instagram per se is true, it's temporary. It's still temporary. It's people you see on Instagram, whether it's fitness models, it's like businessmen, it's like this and that influencers, rock stars, rappers, musicians. They're only showing highlights, and their life is not all this amazing as they portray it to be. But that's just how it is. Everyone wants to be perceived. Keyword perceived as successful. Everyone needs and craves, like internally, or how should I even say it, subconsciously, validation. And at the deepest level, I think everyone just wants love, and that's where it all stems from. And the conclusion would be that this process is just natural, but it has. But for those who cannot not see, but understand that this is all fake and actually believe, it really takes a toll on your mental health. And I'm not above that either. Struggling with these things myself, and I have struggled before, and maybe this particular thing that I'm talking about, like Instagram fake stuff, I'm over that. But other things, just like I'm not above you in any way. Like there's so much, like, all of us are just learning. I just want to just say that straight away, that I'm learning, I'm talking, but it doesn't mean that I know everything. I know nothing. And matter of fact, you could know much more than I do. It just happens that you are the one watching my video and not the other way around. So the point is that I have ADHD and I completely lost the point, but the point, but there was some point and I think you got it. I'll catch up to it when I remember. It's so fucking funny to me, I swear. So yeah, it's all fake. Instagram fake, like social media is fake. It's only highlights. It's not real life. What else I wanted? So another thing I wanted to really talk about is women and men dynamics in today's society. What is what, pretty much. Like, there's a song, an old song, isn't it Eminem, like what is what, something, and then it goes like what the fuck, it's like a hook or something. Well, for Americans, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Maybe it's not Eminem, well, doesn't matter at all. So yeah, I think everyone, including me, are lost more or less in how things actually are, the reality that we perceive as just to be, and everyone has their own version of their reality that they live in, and their mindset and everything, their identity, everything revolves around that. And getting back to women and men dynamics, I was having a rant with my best friends, my like inner circle, and I just noticed how we used to have, as a collective, as a circle, as a group of friends, a collective opinion about certain topics, certain things. And we kind of got into well, I was the one who was just like confronting their ideas, pretty much. Not saying that they are wrong and I am right, but just discussion, pretty much. And they were talking about, the topic was just like about today's dating scene, pretty much. Like, for example, my friend said that and this is what I also used to believe, that it's basically pushed by social media, by everywhere, that if men have a lot of, how do I get not demonetized or whatever, I'm not even monetized, so I do it here, or just like activity. So the type of activity that I'm sure you know what I mean. I'm not native English or American speaker, if you couldn't tell by now, so sometimes it's hard to articulate, but if men have a lot, it's a good thing, and it gives a man status and status or status, I don't know, correct me in the comments, like I don't care, honestly. I just wanna just rant and spread my message. So, but if women do the same, it's bad and it's what do you call it? Basically, you condemn that. It's basically just like they are sluts. If a man fucks a lot, he's not behind. He's not behind. But if a women do that, they are completely going astray from what they are supposed to do. And then I asked my friend, who said that? Who was that said this? And I said, that's right, a man, a human, and with our limited brains and capacity to understand things, we're just like not even ants in the cosmic universe, divine realm, whatever you godly picture, plane, whatever you call it, even less than a grain of sand. So my point was that it was another man who said this, and you're just taking it as a blank just truth. And again, as I said previously, the man, well, I mentioned the idea, not the same thing I'm about to say. The man who said that could be a lot less, or should I say more stupid, less educated than my friend. And he's a human, and it's not like a universal like law that this is like that, you know. And then we were just debating, pretty much discussing these things, and then he was like, but then, so do you say that sex is bad? Like, you should get what you said. No. I said, if it's the right person, absolutely not. But when I say the right person, I know what I mean when I say the right person, but they do not. So the rant continued, and I'm trying to recall how exactly the conversation went, because every single piece of it is important. But pretty much I was talking about energy exchange and all those things, and that you have to be aware with whom you are doing what, and all that, and just the idea that my like ending sentence was, perhaps women pay with their body counts, but men pay with their soul. And this is what I think. This is not some divine truth either, but this is what I feel is at least more right than the previous idea that we have discussed. And yeah, and women also, I believe, also pay with the soul. Every human being pays with soul when he does what goes against his morals and all of that, pretty much. I'm not gonna get too deep, but the topic was about feeling behind and feeling ahead, and I just went completely in all sorts of different directions, but I managed to somehow wrap it into two main things that I wanted to mention today, to make you understand that you are not behind, that this is perceived, keyword perceived, feeling of being behind. There is no such as being behind, because all the constructs, all the ideas are man-made. They're not from divine God, like universe laws of nature sort of thing, undeniable truths like how Earth is spinning around the sun. It is not like that. It's a man-made idea that is being pushed onto us, and clearly it doesn't do us any good. So I just went in so many directions, but I really hope that anything that I said in this video gave you some sort of clarity, hope, or just understanding beyond just I intentionally wanted to go deeper than to just have faith, things will change, as any other video, to give you some like logical explanations and like sense why you are not behind. Not have faith and believe you're not behind, but actually facts and logic why you're not behind. That is the main idea of this video. So in terms of what is being shown to us as being ahead, I'm also behind. All of us are behind. If we believe that, what we see, that this is the norm, quota, or what's the baseline, we are, most of us at least watching this video, are behind. So it's just nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. It's just, I don't believe in coincidences. Well, partially, well, sometimes like small ones that don't really like matter, but like, I mean bigger things that coincidences, as in when they just are repeating and repeating and repeating, not just like one or two times and then you don't see that ever again or witness. Same way I don't believe or just question would be the better word, anything that is said by someone, a man, a human, woman or man, doesn't matter. I mean a living flesh being with limited capacity to understand the vastness of the universe, of everything. We just do not have the capacity. In this life, it's not the point to understand it. If someone would, if you know the movie Lucy, I think it was 2014 when it came out, Lucy, when she basically went into God mode and transcended and became the Matrix itself, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure a lot of people watching this video know, or if you don't know, just write Lucy 2014, I think, and you will definitely, or ask ChatGPT, fastest way to tell you about this movie. So she managed because she was like capable, because she like transcended and became like whatever, the system itself. But for a limited capacity human being, our brains would explode if such information would be suddenly inputted into us. We literally do not have the capacity to withstand all this knowledge. Therefore, it is not the purpose of our lives on this planet. Jeez, I'm just feels like I'm starting a video on one topic, but like I'm being guided, or just feels like someone is speaking through me things that someone needs to hear, and that someone doesn't give a single fuck about the topic of this video. Excuse my language, but I put disclaimer before the videos for a reason. So thank you for watching, and I hope this video hits you like a reality check, or at least confirms your beliefs if you already have those beliefs. If you already think likewise, just know that you're not alone, and it's not us that are the crazy ones who can see beyond the veil. The world is just completely upside down, and it's just sad that you can't really talk to, I wouldn't say anyone, but majority of the people about such things without having weird stares or like people thinking something. So yeah, you are not behind. And if you think that you're behind, I'm behind with you either. We're both behind. I'm behind with you. Like one man said when I was on a trip renting an apartment, he said, I came to this world with nothing, and thus I will leave it same way, without anything, well, naked, I think. So yeah, let's not overthink and enjoy the moment. And if it's really bad mentally and you cannot enjoy the moment, believe me, I know you don't even have to. Just, I know what it's like, and people say, oh, just enjoy, but internally you cannot, because you have all sorts of shit. So focus on just fighting, as I say, fighting those demons, solving, getting rid of all the garbage, and being present, and forget all this nonsense about being ahead. There's no such thing. And in the end, everything will be, what I wanted to say is in equilibrium, but I don't even know what it fully means, honestly. So it could be completely exactly what I mean, or it could be completely nonsense. I wanted to say that it will like even out. Maybe that's what it means. Everything, like with you aging, time going by, doesn't matter if you are young or you are old, or you are man or female, or alien or dog or a cat watching this. Everything will even out in the years to come, and you will see that you were never behind, at least in the way that you thought you were, that you thought that. Okay, enough talking about the same shit all over again. Have a blessed day, and thank you so much for just watching, and for those who actually listened the whole 26 minutes of me just completely going in all different directions. You need some sort of an award, honestly, because I tried my best to stay on the topic, but apparently it wasn't supposed to be, or I just need more practice. Either one of those. So yeah, you're doing great. This is what I want. What I also want to tell you: you're doing great, and you're not behind. There's no such thing as behind. There's no such thing as ahead. There's no such thing as time. Time is also a man-made concept. But before I start another rant, I say goodbye to you and have a blessed day, evening, morning, whatever. And just remember that you're not crazy, you're not alone, you're not behind, and everything is all right. It's just in your head, and get that shit out of your head, and the world will change. Final message, as within, so without. See you guys, and thanks.